All right, boom. We're live. It's been a while. I haven't streamed in a little bit. I've been working a ton lately. But it's Friday. It's noon. 25th. Eh, don't really have much planned for today. I just kind of want to do something, you know? Maybe do some bosses or something. I don't think there's any like particular benefits going on. People trying to do the Eclipse Tower. I don't know. I kind of want to go for one of those badges that what is it? One of those badges that let you buy that house next to the bazaar. I think that'd be pretty neat. But yeah, no, nothing particularly planned today. Just fucking around. I got some stuff later to do tonight on my balance. I got my healing set up. Still trying to make healing pets. I ran out of double pet XP potions. So I've not been able to really level up my pets too much. Like I've leveled them all up to like adult and stuff like that, but I'm not really going to like move forward until I have some form of double XP. I've got like 5 or 6 fucking what are they? Pet energy elixirs. So that is something I plan to pop off. As soon as double pet XP pops around, you know, I'm gonna go at it, dog. But yeah, not been doing too much other than working. Got some lunch. I'm just chilling. Got my lovely, lovely little healer pet that I ended up revising. This is all that's in the Eclipse Tower? Oh, you know what? I was thinking about a different dungeon in the Eclipse Tower. I thought there was gonna be like multiple fights and shit. Actually, it looks like there's multiple max wizards helping people in this. This is weird. Yeah, no, haven't been doing much. Just wanted to do a stream. I keep forgetting to do Monstrology Monday because every fucking Sunday, past like 2 weeks that I've worked, I just go right into Monday and keep forgetting. It's weird. It's like my Monday starts, or my week ends. It's supposed to end typically on a Friday, but I think I worked like all 7 days last week. Yeah, I might do like a Devourer run or something if I see something interesting pop up. Hey, what's up, Flame Titan? How you doing? I've been doing alright. Just been working mostly. Working a ton. Like on my one actual day off in almost 2 weeks. Listen, I get to work tomorrow for a couple hours, and then I'm off Sunday too, which is nice. Like, it's already Friday, or at the end of Thursday, I had worked 44 hours, which is not bad. Eating from my bus. What? I don't know if you're talking to me or not. I'm eating lunch. I got some Asian food. Munching away. Oh, waiting for your bus. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Is that guy in the fight now? That's weird. What is it? Did you see the I don't know if you play Wizard101, but they're about to be coming out with a new update soon. Not a world, it's more like a world full of dungeons from what I've heard. Kind of like the catacombs in between arcs. But yeah. I'm excited for like the new spell changes and spells that they're adding, all of the new systems. It will be interesting to see. They got like spell weaving and shit where you can combine 2 schools and like blade yourself up for multiple schools at the same time. It'll be interesting. I should probably do a Stardew Valley stream. I haven't done that in a while. Although there's not really much on there for me to do. Let me see how much this heals for. I have not been paying attention. Is this doom and gloom? Maybe. That's a weird aura. Minus 5% outgoing? My god, it's a nerd. Damn, I might as well kill myself. What's up, Piero? Yuri, how you doing? It's been a while. What you been up to? I have been doing nothing but working lately. Finally got back to working. I had some people quit. Some guy like worked for like 2 or 3 days. Had to stop working for reasons. Came back to work for like a day and a half and then just dipped. Hired a new guy, so hopefully I won't have to work as much. But my paycheck was looking real nice. All of it gets to go to medical bills. The best. Why am I here? I'm not supposed to be here. This is supposed to take me back to that one place. Maybe it's whenever I exit here. Yep, okay. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why it let me stay in there. I'm okay. Had a procedure done recently and now I have an infection, so I'm just... Oh, that's no fun. I know how that is. That fucking Tomb of He-Mander. What else is going on? There's just people doing random shit. Yeah, I'll help somebody out with Atlantia. Fuck it. Let's see. I finished the script for the Bat video, and I am supposed to be recording that today. As you can see, I'm making very little progress on it for the moment. Talk to this guy. There we go. I don't know. I kind of wanted just to play Wiz, throw out play my support guy. I love my fucking 200% outgoing healing setup that I got. It's great. I dressed myself up as a tree minder and everything. Oh, we got a max wizard in here. That's interesting. What kind of, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of procedure did you get done? I never really liked these fish. These little angler fish things. I don't know why. I need to get... As soon as I get a perfect pet, I'm going for... I'd rather not say... Oh, I got you. No worries, no worries. Anesthesia's weird. It's like whenever, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but waking up from going under is trippy. Like waking up from a really good rest, but you're not entirely there. I've been working on waterworks on my death, and I have gotten 5 robes and 2 hats. A single pair of boots. Oh man, hit me up. Hit me up if you need somebody to do waterworks with you. I'm just kind of doing whatever right now. The boots you only get from the last boss, so it takes a minute. Usually it's like the hat or the robe that takes forever. I don't think I'm going to do the side boss with these guys. I'm trying to think, what are some good for death? Good boots comparable to waterworks.
Overlord Rocks rated your channel with 1 viewers.
Hey, what's up, Overlords? How you doing? And you're done eating? You're good, you're good. You mean to tell me you don't play and eat at the same time like me? I'm playing while eating while streaming. Oh, oh. What are these guys saying? Want to unlock Cronus to get the sword? What fucking sword? Oh, I think he means the Athame. Fucking Wizard101 nerds who don't know the terminology. What the fuck? I did not raid. Overlords, I don't know what to tell you. Clearly you have raided. And I appreciate that. How are you doing, though? Well, either way, I appreciate you stopping by. Checked out Test Realm yet? I have not. No, honestly, I'm not a big fan of going into Test Realm, because I like to be confused whenever the game comes out and learn everything, or whenever the updates come out and learn everything. Dressed like usual, but overall still alive. I got you. Yeah, no, when it comes to Test Realm, like, I don't know, one of the first times I went on there, it was pretty neat, but I didn't really explore any of the updates. I just thought it was cool that they give you a shit ton of crowns, even though it's not permanent. So yeah, that's you know, I played around with that and I was like, Test Realm's kind of boring. I've gone on there once or twice over the years, but I don't know. I like to be pleasantly surprised or unpleasantly surprised by what happens. I'm interested to see, like, the new spell weaving system and kind of learn about that. That seems pretty neat. I wonder if you can, like, mix heals with hits and stuff like that. Make a non-Shadow Pit version of Swan Song. That would be pretty neat. I also want to see if you can, like, spell weave, like, Legion Shield and, what the fuck is it called? Virulent Plague together. Like, that would just be super dope. Like, imagine being able to put up a minus 45 shield on yourself and a minus 45 damage to the enemy in one round with one spell. I highly doubt they're going to allow you to do stuff like that, though. It seems like it's more for, what is it, hits, damage spells, and stuff like that. maybe even like a little bit of blading too, but probably not to the extent that I'd like to see it. But you never know. What I'd love is if they changed fucking sharpen blade to be just sharpen so that it can sharpen any charm like it was originally supposed to be. Or at least that's what it looked like it was originally supposed to be. Only certain spells that you're able to weave, mostly hits. Damn. Well, we'll see. This is like the only off day I've had in the past like 2 weeks almost. I was supposed to have a couple, but people kept quitting and like not calling in and not showing up and shit like that. So it's like I've been able to get myself some more hours, which has been nice. But nice to have an off day too. Yeah, I saw a little bit of their stream where they were mixing like or not their stream. I saw a little bit of like one of Blaze Lifehammer's videos where he was like mixing, or he showed them mixing some shit. Yeah, 45% Blaze for Storm and your main school. Oh, that's neat. I love the fact that they took that out of the game just to reintroduce it in a different way. Balance is finally getting a prism. Bro, it's not even worth it nowadays. It's been too long. What is it? 2008? 44 minus 8. 16. It's been 16 years since Balance needed a prism, dog. Like, we have adapted. I don't know why people say that playing Balance is hard. Balance is not hard, especially nowadays, even before having prisms. Like, there's so many other options. I know. I'd be interested to see if they allow you to enchant item cards at some point. Because I saw that you can spell weave item cards with regular spells, which seems pretty interesting. But I want to see an item card be able to be, you know, like enchanted with like accuracy or damage or shit. Like that would just be the coolest. It's a blade prism that changes balance damage into the damage of your weave school. Anytime I hear the word weave, I think about like hair weaves, like black people weaves. Hello, all. I would have come sooner, but I was mini power napping. You're all good, Marcus. How you doing? Oh, well, the fight has been concluded without me. All right. I'll just swim away. Yeah, I'm not doing anything super exciting. I'm just like going on random team ups. Got my healing set up on. I'm just being lazy. I wanted to stream, but I didn't really know what to do. I keep forgetting to stream on Mondays. Because the past like 2 weeks I've worked every fucking Sunday. Like every like Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. So I just like completely forget what day it is. I like set an alarm on my phone. Fun fact, King's Isle was supposed to have a third game. It was called Hero 101. Oh, yeah, I know about the Hero 101. I never really... Yeah, like, there was it. I'd heard about it, But like, I feel like the superhero craze is past. Even the wizard craze is past. All about corner shooting and shit and battle royales. That's where the money's at. You want a game with an intensive story that's just really good, you know, gameplay that just like beats half the stuff that will be on the market 20 years later. Fuck you. You're getting a Fortnite clone, dog. Some assets in that game were used in Lemuria. I could see that. Lemuria was a weird world. I could see it being used in areas like, what was that floating city area with the fucking platypuses? With the little fucking mammal things? Sky City, that's it. I want to do a Devourer fight. It's been a while since I've done one of those. My heart still sank reading that it was Axe. Would have loved to play Hero 101. Oh yeah, it would have been interesting to see how they went about that. Lemuria was just weird, dog. Well, the whole thing about Lemuria is that the old one basically stole parts of different worlds in order to synthesize a hero or something. And then also he made the world synthesizer, which is completely different, completely unrelated to that. Like, and then like the whole thing was, hey, there are all of these people doing weird shit and like flinging themselves into the volcanoes and killing themselves for the old one's amusement. And the old one, after being introduced as this Abraham Lincoln looking motherfucker, just ends up being this like watchdog type-esque anonymous keyboard neckbeard user who's just sitting back and watching everybody fuck themselves over. Like, it wasn't quite what I expected they would do with the old one's character, because eventually he just comes out and he's like, hey, I want peace between all races, and then gets sniped by the fucking aberrant paradox. And it turns out the only reason he wanted peace was to get back to the Arcanum to keep Lemuria from dying because it was running out of mana or some shit. Like, you take a listen to that story and you tell me that's not kind of weird. Saying this sounds cool, but I can't help. Or they executed. I think for the most part it was an alright story. Because like the whole thing that they were trying to do was basically give Dasein a reason to consider what it means to be a hero, or, you know, to be good versus being bad. Like, that was like the main thing. Whether or not they achieved that, bit of a different story. 45, this is 25. Yeah, I'll throw that on there. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. It was a mashup of multiple different worlds, so it was kind of hard for the world to have a specific identity. Like, what is it? Fucking Wizard City is just a land full of wizards attending the school. Crocotopia is just Egypt. Marleybone, Victorian England. Celestia, fucking underwater Atlantis type shit. What are some of the other words? Avalon, just knights and dragons and shit. Lemuria, yeah, fuck it, throw everything in there. Oh, Arc 4, Malistaire, Morganth, Spider. Yeah, Arc 4 was interesting. I really enjoy Caramel after having played through it a couple times now. Like, I think Caramel had a really great story. Lemuria wasn't that bad either. What did you think of Pigswick Academy? You know, they're the great value brand of Wizard schools. Just that's just it. What an expert thinks of it. Honestly, it's an interesting idea. I love the lore aspect to where Pigswick Academy was founded by some dude who some pig guy, some Pigswick guy who attended Ravenwood, flunked out, and was like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna create my own school, and we're gonna have this great wizard tournament to show how great we are." And then they lose like every time just about any time anyone else shows up to do the fucking Tri-Wizard tournament bullshit. It was an interesting world, though. I like the I like the idea of how the Pigswick Academy misunderstands, or at the very least misrepresents, the different schools of magic. I wish they would go more into that, because it would just be a neat thing to see, you know? It's like, what is it? After I'm currently working on the Bat video, and like towards the end of Imperia Part 2, in the Chaos Jungle, you know, Bat and Mallory use their what is it? They use their shadow and life magic to like fucking recreate part of a world, which is just insane. And it's interesting to see stuff like that, because we never really get to see outside like universe examples, or we never get to see examples of magic really being used like that. Like, it's always fucking alluded to, like the Ice Tide is gonna summon the Everwinter, fucking Morganth is gonna sing the song of creation, but we never really get to see stuff like that. And so it'd be interesting to see, like, I also feel like it was a missed opportunity for them to introduce new spells for those schools and have us be able to train shit in them. That's just me. But, you know, it would have been interesting to see what sort of spells, if they had introduced any, could be created that makes sense for Lemuria. I have to do this. That. I need a whole bunch more shit. Three of those, two of those. Throw in some reshuffles. A bunch of those. Where are my reshuffles? Where are my dispels? They're supposed to be rank 5. Cool. Let me see. I'm not gonna use this pet because I have this guy. He's only missing 2 of the stats that I would need for him to be perfect, and he can only get 1 more. He's like halfway there, but he does have Will Cast Cleanse, which is the best. What is this person doing? 170? Oh, they just have that. Okay, I thought they were actually using the fucking Celestian Photon Robe. See. What is this person? This person's death, right? What the fuck am I looking at? This is a Fire Jade? What? That's crazy. I was not expecting that. They got that cool crowns one though. Hold up. I see your comments. Let me get back to you. I'm gonna get there in just a minute. I'm just kind of looking to see if I got everything. Got heals. I'm gonna need more heals. Maybe some more heals. Hey, this is a pretty good deck setup. Aside from needing some of these. I'm not going to use Potent Trap, but I will use Protection. I'll go first. I assume this person's a healer. Alright, never mind. They're just fucking going in. Alright, so just move some stuff around. Throw that up. I don't want to use my dispel yet, but I kind of have to. All right, back to comments. Sounds like Bender from who sounds like Bender from Futurama? I find that Pigswick should have gone more conspiratorial approach because the headmaster seems a bit sus. No, almost very few people to beat out Headmaster Donabella Crisp. He's the best. No, she doesn't really have any feats to show in the game, which is kind of weird. Are the pigs schools supposed to be plagiarized versions? I ask because I can't tell if they're supposed to be opposites. So, the thing with Pigswick Academy is that some random dude decided he was going after getting rejected from Ravenwood. He decided he was going to found his own school. But he flunked out of Ravenwood, so he did not have a very good grasp of magic and shit, right? So, he then opened a school and just used his own personal interpretations, probably changed the schools up a little bit, and teaches, like, bootleg magic. That's basically it. Personally, if I fill a deck, I focus purely on offensive spells first. You're good. I just kind of throw stuff in there. This boss particularly fucking sucks ass and will do like 2,000 to 5,000 damage per hit almost. So I need some like debuffs in there as well as some other support spells as well as some blades. Thank God nobody bladed. The pigs. Oh, the Pigswick. I don't know that we ever meet the Pigswick Academy founder. Do we? Got a lot of pips, but he has some dispels on him. I need death, and I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this one specifically. Oh, you know what? This person's about to get spit out next round. I probably should have debuffed the boss. It's fine. So basically, the guy who founded Pigswick could very well be a flat earther. I don't know about that. He didn't really have conspiracy theories as much as he just fucking sucked at magic and got kicked out of Ravenwood. So I read that the flat earth theory came from a dropout. I feel like you're... Oh, what's the word? Like... I mean, it's not canonically proven that he doesn't believe in weird shit, but like, you know, it not also, it's also just not stated, so yeah, no, I don't really, there's not much of a stance on that to begin with, so I don't really know where to go with that. Just the way you described him made him sound like Bender. Oh, it made him okay, made him seem like Bender. I thought you meant like his voice actor sounded like Bender. I was like, when the fuck did we meet this guy? I don't remember that side quest. Surprisingly, we've set them up pretty well, but I don't know that they're going to do a ton of damage. Maybe 50k? Oh, 70k. That's damn. Never mind. All right. Devour runs are easy. What the fuck? I did say trap or blade. Yeah, I was expecting to go in here with like some fucking level 130s and just like get fucked. Damn, alright. Moving away from Pigswick talk, has there been any news on what they're going to do about Merle Ambrose? No, I know on the Wizard101 launcher there's like some charity thing, and Merle Ambrose's picture is attached to that, but I don't believe that necessarily has anything to do with him specifically. I don't even know if they have personally announced it yet. Man, I am pretty fucking useless in this fight. Remove this bitch. Well, shit. No, it stayed for now. I don't know if he's gonna remove it yet or... Oh. It's gonna do some damage. Yeah, no, I don't know what they're gonna do with Ambrose, because, like, out of, like, the big main players in Wizard101, Ambrose's voice actor has passed away. Grandmother Raven's voice actor has passed away. I don't think the Second Life charity was in response to him. Okay. Yeah, I that was just something I noticed, but I didn't really read too much into it. I would be interested to see them evolve the game. Okay, there goes my trap. They announced his death in their social media, but they haven't said anything ever about it since. Yeah, I feel like at some point they should address that to the community, because, like, if you don't keep up with Wiz News, you just wouldn't know. But I would like what I'd like to see is, like, maybe they promote Lydia Greyrose to headmaster, and we get, like, a new ice teacher from here on out. But then again, they could very well take their time with a couple arcs before getting to that. Change that. He might kill us. Part of me wonders if Gamma will take over. Maybe. I mean, Gamma is Merle's familiar. I don't know that they necessarily ever intended for Gamma to play that sort of role, but it could happen. You never know. Like, clearly King's Isle has shown in the past that they are open to the idea of, or that they can replace school teachers, but typically it's only ever been done at, like, the beginning of a world or something. Or it's been done in a flashback dungeon that has to do with fucking time travel. So it'll be interesting to see how they move forward from that. I mean, I've noticed that if you look at it, since the end of Chrysalis, they have been very much stepping away from having Merle Ambrose involved in the game, as well as, you know, towards the end of Imperia, Grandmother Raven and Spider retiring in the Primordial Forest. Bartleby has kind of been around, but hasn't played that big of a role. They kind of transitioned to the Arcanum. That's an ice one. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe in the future, the player character becomes the headmaster, because they're Ambrose protege. And maybe. I mean... I feel like that would have to be in a spin-off game. I don't know that we'd ever see that in game. Or, I don't know. They're really good. King's Isle is really good about being like, hey, you're a wizard. You have all this schoolwork to do. But we're going to have you go fuck around in the spiral instead. So, like, we could become the headmaster and then just, like, have to go deal with shit that maybe Merle dealt with. I don't know. I feel like they could definitely come up with some content in the meanwhile before they ever address that, even if they even ever do. Just because Ravenwood, the school, is no longer that important, that integral to the story at the moment. And who knows what they're going to do for the next arc. My power pip not at 100%? I'm going to have to look at that. Honestly, I think Wizard101 needs to redo the game and allow us to join the Cabal. Or take over the world or some shit. I mean, what's the point of having multiple options to join Morganth and join Grandfather Spider if we just don't take them, you know? It happens in the game multiple times. Let me get rid of this. I'm going to debuff, try and pull an enchantment for my heal, and then heal. Fuck, never mind. He's killing us all now. No, he's just stealing my blade! No! My healing blade. I needed that. Oh, first person's dead, I think. Oh, they're not. Weird. This fight was going so well. If I had pulled any of my traps and shit, or blades, we would have won very easily, but... The Devourer also hasn't hit us, like, at all. Are you ever going to play more Pirate 101? Maybe. I'm just not big into that game. I just don't enjoy the gameplay aspects of it compared to Wiz. Like, I don't know. From what I've heard, I haven't experienced it myself because I haven't really played the game. There's not a whole lot of, grinding to Pirate 101 for cool gear and shit like that. Like, there's no, like, dungeons that are like Malastare, fucking Darkmoor dungeon, or shit. But yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't gotten into the game, so I haven't really been able to, like, experience it. I'm just not really there yet. That was a cool Devourer fight, though. I'm surprised it took so short of a time. Loot reward with item. What the fuck? Y'all saw that, right? It was like loot item something. That was weird. Let me clear my backspace. Also, there's no pets in Pirate 101. There's no real pet making system in Pirate 101. Which pets are like a huge part of the game that I really enjoy. Northgard, Kemba, Lung, Academy, Ice School, Pot here. Got a ice key. Or a ice key. I got a wooden key. You are correct for not being grind heavy. There's not even... They don't even have crafting. Grind comes from for strategic fights and keeps. Yeah, like I'm not really a fan of like the ship combat. But damn, I don't remember knowing whether or not they had crafting. Could do another Devourer fight, but I just did that. Somebody's doing Tartarus. I'll go help out some people in Tartarus. Never mind. What else we got? Oh, is this Mirage? What are you doing, Grandfather Spider? The Dream Shrine? I don't know what that is. Why did you say Pirate One has no real pet making system? I thought they made it. Did they? I don't remember anything about that, but I could be wrong. Is there like actual pet making? Because I know at least from what I've seen, there is a pet making system, but it's not like the pets don't seem to be as influential as like pets with Maycaster stats. Is what I meant to say. I do remember they have a pet making system, but it's like I don't know if it's like stuff like that. This pet is not as good or robust as Wiz. Yeah, that's essentially what I was getting at. Yeah, there's nobody doing nothing. Pirate 101's experience is more in dialogue world, the puppets storyline rather than menial labor. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like used to doing stuff in Wiz, like how they do it. You got the Dag of Harmony, Upper Halls, Lower Zigzag House of Scales. Is that the first dungeon or the second dungeon? That's the first dungeon. You just swap over real quick. This guy doesn't have any Stitch stuff. I just got his gear set up. I wanted it. My guy looks ugly as shit. What is this robe she's wearing? I have to look into that. Oh, it's the Harlequin thing. Huh. That's one of the few robes that has like really good incoming. It's too bad that's incoming instead of outgoing. That would have been a really great Jade robe. Yeah, no, I kind of like the grinding aspect. I know at some points it can get boring, but I can get behind it. I like grinding in games and stuff like that. Where did I get this? Yeah, this is a Walrus spell. I thought he didn't die. I was like, how? Got the Pandemonium robe. How many big bosses? Define big bosses. Because, like, there are, end world bosses, but then there are bosses that you can farm for cool gear. Some of them are outdated, and just no longer relevant, but, what is it? Let's see. In the original first arc, basically every end of world boss was worth farming. Like, what is it? Nightshade just had some Crowns gear. Fucking Crocopatra and some of the other Croc dudes had some Crowns gear. Marleybone is where you really got some interesting Stitch gear. Mushu also had bosses that dropped Stitch gear, Stitch wands, like level 40 gear. Malistaire, his gear was alright. It was probably the best for the time, but with the invention of Celestia, it kind of became whatever. There's Waterworks. I mean, if you're talking about like influential boss drops, I'd say there's Tylister, Glowworm, the now Amit the Devourer, because that's at like level 60. Hell, even Zeus at level 30 is still super influential. After that, things don't really come up. Like Atlantia is not super important with gear. Like from level 60 to about level 90, nothing interesting really happens with gear unless you just want Stitch gear, Crown's gear to drop from Mirror Lake with the Starburst spiders. Let's see. Level 90, you can do Tartarus, but Tartarus became redundant the moment Darkmoor came out. So then there's Darkmoor. There is now the new level 100 gear that you can get from Morganth and the people in the Shadow Palace and whatnot. The tree wands and stuff like that. There's, and that includes Morganth as well as some of her Shadow Generals. You can farm. I wouldn't say Caramel really has any good gear now. I mean, for the time, it would have been really good. Dragoon gear is a pretty good staple, although it is pretty redundant nowadays. Not a lot of people care to farm for it. Then, was it with the addition of Lemuria, you would have gotten Merciless gear, and that became immediately outdated the moment Novus dropped. So the end boss, some of the bosses in Novus that dropped the level 160 gear are still worth farming for, even though you can get better level 170 gear for like the hat, robes, and boots. Lemuria is just the easiest in my opinion. Bosses as far as the storyline goes. Well, that would encompass like every end world boss. So one boss per world, I think, because Nightshade's super important. Crocopatra is important, but I mean, again, those aren't like the hardest bosses in the world. Malistaire was the end boss of his arc in the world of Dragonspire. He's pretty big. Yeah, so there would have been, if you're talking about arcs, there's Malistaire, there's Morganth, Grandfather Spider, but also there's in the middle of the fucking third arc, they had a lot of influential bosses. There was the spider, not fucking spider, the scorpion, the rat, even though the scorpion sucks. Irkala was super important in like the world Mirage. What else we got? Celestia had a bunch of interesting like lore shit pertaining specifically to their world. I take it King Saul doesn't know how to keep their farming bosses relevant. Well, that's the thing, is like it's an MMO. The moment a new world comes out, typically the level cap increases, and therefore the level cap for the armor increases, which inevitably leads to a progression of, stats increasing via every world. And like at the end of the first arc, it was level 1 through 50. We are now at level 170. And it's just kind of like, just what we get. It's like, Darkmoor is super worth farming if you plan on, like, not getting carried or not just skipping worlds, I don't know what the West Clearing is. What else we got? To Valencia. I'll do a Sarathril fight. Arc bosses. Okay, if you're talking about arc bosses, there's the end of Arc 1, which is Malistaire. He's the big baddie of Arc 1. We got fucking Morganth at the end of Arc 2, which is like the longest fucking arc ever. Arc 3, we got Grandfather Spider, but then also we fight his sons, and we also quest or team up with one of his sons, the Bat. And then also, I'm pretty sure, interestingly enough, Grandfather Spider isn't even the end boss for Arc 3. It's the Storm Titan's Trident. It's literally Spider's son's pitchfork is our end arc boss. What about Avalon? It seems pretty important world in particular. The bosses in Avalon are interesting. It's mostly the entire story of Avalon is basically split into two. It's, hey, we need to find the Sword of Kings to defeat Morganth. However, every time we go to somebody who's supposed to have the Sword of Kings, they have given it off to somebody else. Up until about halfway through the story, where the Lady of the Lake takes the sword back and somehow puts it in Ganelon Keep, which is controlled by the Pendragon, which is goes into the second part of it, where we have to go and continue helping out the people in Avalon and take down the Pendragon, who was just a warped version, or a warped transformation of King Artorias. Like, the bosses in the world of Avalon are either little fucking troll Froudling like type things, dragons, or knights. Just about. There might be some exceptions. There's a whole underwater section, which is just weird. I do like, the most part, the story of Avalon, because especially like around the time you get to Ghost Avalon is a super important dungeon. Somebody did a Merle Ambrose lore video, and basically all they did was recap Arc 1 and never even talked about Avalon. Like Ghost Avalon, all the information we get from that dungeon. Yeah, Avalon is like a super big world for some of Merle Ambrose's lore development. And then there's also some stuff outside of the well, I'm not even connected to a dungeon right now. There's also some information like outside the game information that connects back to Merle Ambrose and his time in Avalon, which I don't really care to cover, just because if it's not in game, then it doesn't really matter. We got in Azteca. Black Pyramid Master Chamber. I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to do it. Got Morganth's Chamber. I'll do a Morganth fight. Finished working on my pet. Oh, nice. What kind of pet you get? Help you with waterworks? Yeah, I got you. Cancel this. I don't know that I have you added on here. What is it? I swap over to my myth. Well, no, my myth has a bunch of pet energy that I'm not trying to use right now. Let me see. Did you trade stats for high HP? No, I actually traded higher HP for stats. Believe it or not, my guy is like level 170, so he has like all of the level 160 to level 170 gear, but he's mainly just doing stuff for outgoing healing on that account. These done yet? These are not done yet. All right, so I'm not gonna be on my myth. What kind of outside of the game information are you talking about? No, it's mostly just like dev diary stuff where they just like talk about more lore information that just never really made it into the game. Definitely have me add it. Have no one add it. Okay. Yeah, shoot me your friend code. I can be a hitter or a healer. Kind of whatever. I don't really know. That'll be good for the boss fights, and then I'll just have to change some stuff up. Or I can buff you. You can be the hitter. I'm totally cool with that. What level is your myth? So my myth just got to level 170. However, he does not have any of the jewels that make level 170 good. Because, like, this is my balance right now. With all of his jewels, he gets to, like, 13,000 health. Because at level 170, you get these square health socket jewels that you can, socket on there that just give you a ton of health. As compared to my healing set, where I trade all of my square sockets for outgoing healing. My myth is still in uh, Novus. Here's yours. Got you. Let's take a look at you. I like the Halloween cosplay. Do I not have any of my sockets on right now? Oh, you know what? I don't think I added anything to that. Let's see. The fairy key stuff is interesting. I'm not a fan of the zero power pip stuff. Balanced Nightmare robe, pretty good. Neon boots. The good. I think Wizard101 needs make a resurgence. The public conscious. Imagine if the city of tomorrow got a TV hat style night. I got you. I never got the Nightmare thing, but it looks almost identical to this one, except for the triangle versus square socket. Is it fairy key necklace? That one's not bad. Dream Reaver. Yeah, we got about the same type of stats, but you're 237. I'm at 206, so I definitely am missing some damage. 70 resist. That's pretty good. 33 accuracy. I got you beaten accuracy though. Let's see. What's my Pierce at? My Pierce is at 25. Which is kind of low. Your Pierce at 33. It's not bad. As I probably don't need that head on right now. I like to have my stats just kind of what is it? More spread out. Like, I know a lot of people are of the consensus that having as little resistance possible, having as much resistance possible doesn't really mean anything. Let's look at you. Let's see. Waterworks gear, absolute trash. You should be wearing Aeon boots. The sword, if you don't have the side staff, you're just doing things wrong, even if you're 4 levels under leveled. What kind of mount you got? Midnight Rider, decent. You got a Gulcher, absolute dog. No, I'm just kidding. Can have higher piece, but I like the high damage. Oh, you're good. Let me port to you. What are you up to? Is there anyone on Team Up? There is one person on Team Up. I don't know, we could probably 2-man this. If not, I'll just sit on Team Up. The dungeon you want to do, those action dogs have a quest that take you to one. Yeah. Oh, is that for some reason I looked at the name of your mount and I thought it was the Road Warriors chopper mount. That is from the, what is it? Like the witch, some sort of like witch hunters bundle, I think. I have to run this a thing because it has a 0 at 0%. Okay, cool. Let's go. Cancel that. I can probably take care of the minion fights. The squid fight is not going to be too difficult. Well, yeah. Yeah, if you want, you can join. I'm not opposed to it. I like to play support anyway. Hold on. Let me know if you want to join in this one or the next one. I'm just kind of going. When we get a 4th person, we can infinitely respawn the bosses. Is it... This dungeon is pretty good for getting like certain reagents. However, it's kind of hard to get to them. It took forever to load. Oh, you're good. It happens. It happens. I don't know why they haven't fixed that in Wizard yet. All right, the rest is up to you. I'm out of pips. You have a Ship of Fools. Ship of Fools was a neat spell. Everybody really liked it whenever it got introduced to the game. Personally, I'm more of a Deer Knight fan myself because it does more damage and it's just the OG early death AoE. But that's alright. Oh yeah? Oh, Overlord said he wants to join on the next run. Probably do a couple run of these and then I'll jump off. Unless we happen to get lucky. No Ship of Fools working on it. I got you. Was it? I think I ended up getting all of the lore spells, at least in spellament form, after I did a couple Sinbad dungeons from the what the fuck is it called? The Portal Apparel thing, because you get like a ton of points if you glitch the bosses properly. I wound up with like 2,000 tokens, and I just spent them all on like a little bit of Dream Water and then just lore spellaments. Who is it? Oh, that's you. Commander Palanquin Mount. Got you. I'm down for whatever, just want my boots. I got you. Are you gonna do any zigzag runs? Get you that zigzag robe. Honestly, unless you just want the AoE or the mass convert, zigzag is not really that important. But even then, you can probably get by without it. I just like it because it looks neat. It looks like the actual royal croc robes, like Crocopatra or Crocotep have. Gives a blade and an AoE Hydra. Yeah, you got the Griffin pet. Gives the Lernian Hydra spell. Honestly, I always thought the Lernian Hydra was a cool spell. Oh, I'm stuck. Alright, give me just a minute. I gotta set up. Fuck off, Luska. Yeah, I won't faint. I won't act. Do this. Oh, you know what? He is balanced. What do I got? Not much. Today is my birthday on October. Oh, happy birthday. What spell do I want to use? Oh no, I feel like I never get to use this spell. We'll use Spiritual Tribunal. Do I have any Pierce? How is it? Is there not a balanced Pierce spell? Oh well. Then I'll just throw these in here because fuck it, why not? Oh shit, you are in the fight. My bad. I did not see that happen. Oh man, I was opening packs the other day. I haven't made the video or haven't like edited the video for it or anything, but I got the Wallaroo wand by Myth and Balance, and it gives a triangle socket, and their rings also give triangle sockets. So I've got like a whole accuracy option now if I ever wanted to just have a ton of accuracy. Stream delay goes crazy. Yeah, my internet's not the best. I gotta go outside and sweep some stuff off the road where I usually park. We recently had our, was it fall? Oh, I need to change my pips. We recently had our fall pickup in the area, and they left a bunch of like crushed glass and shit right where I park usually. So I've got to fix that. Honestly, I wish they would go over more of like the Wizard101 lore as to how there are certain parts of Wizard City that are like built into caves that are overrun with the undead and like built under the water and have just sunken. That should be enough to kill. Hopefully. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to use my aura. I did not add one. Had some sour gummy worms last night, but they're no longer around. I've eaten all of them. It's been a while since I've eaten like gone out of my way to like buy gummy candy. Nice. Did you get the boots? I'm just kidding, by the way. I know this boss doesn't drop boots. I think I passed it. There we go. I do, however, have cheesy whales. I went to Walmart, saw a box of cheesy whales. They're really good. I like them more than Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its tend to get really... What's the word? Not stale tasting. It's just like after you've had like a couple handfuls of them, they just like don't taste as good. But cheesy whales, they got like some like powdery dust thing on them that you just eat them for hours. I'm trying to think. For the boss, it should be pretty easy. We just have to, like, coordinate traps and shit. Because he removes... Apparently, he doesn't remove every trap like I thought he used to do. He only removes, like, 3 traps. So we have to, like, faint the main boss. Try chicken and a biscuit. I've had chicken and a biscuit. They're really good. I don't immediately go to those, but they are really good. I've had some of those before. Like, whatever they put in those is 100% not good for you, but they taste real good. A life hat? It is a life hat. Oh. The puzzle, minion fight, and the boss fight. I have an idea on how to beat the boss. I'm thinking that I'll pack some blades, and then, well, it depends. Do you want to be the hitter, or do you want me to be the hitter? Boss in 3 rounds. Patrick Star, I like that. Look at this boy. Jesus. Oh, are you only level 50? Oh, you're level 60. You don't have waterworks gear? That's a good amulet. That fire gulcher mount. Very nice. I wish you could teleport people into dungeons like you used to be able to. Let's see. What strategy did you want to go with? What were you saying? Was like my idea. Okay, I hit. My idea was we'll have you. Okay, so you're gonna trap him. All right. Just AOE them. All right. Let's see. So I need this. This. That's gonna take off 1 pip. So let me. That's the wrong spell. Boom. And, you know what? I'll grab my Walrus spell just in case. Where's Raw? Raw does not do a whole lot. Okay. You know what? I'll throw that in there too. How many spells is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll just have to figure it out. Alright, I'm ready. Three rounds is easy. I got you. I'll throw that on him. How does Power Nova do more than Raw? Well, they changed it. King's Owl decided that they were going to take the debuff that was initially on Supernova and give it to Raw, but since Raw was a more, a higher level spell, they wanted to give it a more powerful debuff. So it now does a minus 40. However, they also decided that if a spell, and this was like a year or 2 ago, year 2, 3 ago, whenever they were doing spell changes, they decided that if a spell does damage, but also has like a debuff attached to it, it's going to do less damage because of, like, they have a whole system to determine the value, the pip value versus the damage per pip value versus the value that your spell would receive for, you know, doing a specific action, you know? So like it wouldn't, like if you had the chance to use a Tempest that did 80 damage per pip, or a Tempest that did 80 damage per pip and put a minus 45 debuff on your enemies, like it wouldn't really be fair to have the Tempest without it. So they kind of made it to where it's like, hey, you're either going to have to choose to use this for damage or to use this specifically for, you know, this you know, utility. You know? At least that's as far as I understood it. I'm dying. My health. Yuri, heal me. I'm dying. I'm not gonna last much longer. Oh no, you're dying too. But yeah, Power Nova used to do like 470, and then it had like a minus 25% damage spell or debuff. But they swapped that. That's it's whenever they did the spell changes to where fucking Efreet got changed from a minus 90 to a minus 45. Oh yeah, that went pretty easily. What you get? I got a ring, a cookie, a pineapple. That's about it. Is there double chest reroll? There's not. Got nothing. Alright. What is it? We got overlords and possibly somebody else joining us. Give me just a second. Let me grab something. I'll let them port if they want to join. Alright, I'm back. And just us three. Oh, where'd they go? Is it Touche? Did you want to join us or no? If not, it's totally fine. Oh, you're doing Mirror Lake runs. Alright. Then it is just us three. Unless, is there anyone on Team Up? There's not. Cool. I guess we going. I think we'll have me hit whenever we do the bosses, and you guys just support me. I mean, we can have you hit. It's whatever. I'll put on my healing set. I love it how this is siphoning all the water or magic or something in Wizard City, and the only thing that's getting sucked down is like fucking chicken legs and pizza and shit. Loading simulator sucks. What do you mean? That's the best part about the game, is loading into the game. Was it? I don't know if you have this spell already for death, but whenever you get it, using Empower, the spell that like takes a pip and gives you 3 pips, allows, if you have 100% power pip accuracy, it allows you to use Scarecrow on round 2. Or any 7-pip AoE. Really good in like Zafaria and early Avalon. Just to be able to like go around enemies. I wonder what the new world area is going to be like, because I know it's supposed to be like an extension of what is it, Rocketopia or some shit. I'm interested to see what they do with it. Let me do this. Oh, you know what? Would have been a good idea to keep that. I always forget I have Russian nesting dolls. Oh, that should be good. Take the first tank. Yeah, you're good. I'm all set up. Wait, can we put regular traps on him? Or is it just feints that he doesn't like? I forget. Think it's just feints? I got you. Yeah, wasn't this guy like the first boss who like didn't like feints on him? I think this is the motherfucker who like started that trend. Oh no, I was right. It was traps. Oh, you're good. It's not an issue. Nah, the only proper way to do this fight is to come in with 100% balance resist and one hit the boss to death. That is the way Wizard 101 was meant to be played. Which, technically, you could do that at level 60. You would just need the proper proper setup for it. Oh, you know what? Oh man, I 100% I 100% want to get a balanced jade set. Join some people's random lobby for waterworks farming and just start causing raw spams. That would be fucking hilarious. Like, I think that would be top tier gameplay. What do you guys think? Want to eventually have an immune set for all schools? I got you. If you're an ice wizard, you might be able to get very close at max level. I think the Jade Robe is probably a must. I think you're public enemy number one. I think it would be funny to make a little YouTube series where I just fuck with people on Wizard 101. Because, like, you could be doing the most normal dungeon run and somebody somewhere will just get unreasonably salty at the fact that you're not doing things that they want the way you want them to. Imagine if that were to happen when you're intentionally fucking with them. I think that would just be the best. But I can't do that right now. I got too many things in the pipeline. I did not take out the rest of my spells. Level 90. Fire at level 60, you can get the level 58, sometimes level 60, sometimes level 56 armor pieces that allow you to become immune to, like, one specific school. At, like, level 96, ice can become immune to storm and fire. At level 90, life can become immune to myth and life. Balance can become immune to life and death. Myth can become immune to life and death. Storm doesn't go to immune to anybody because they just decided fuck Storm. They don't get good spell or good stats. But yeah. I think I'm gonna do that eventually. I'm gonna make a series where I just fuck with people in Wizard 101. It's like how to ruin a waterwork run in Wizard 101. I think that would be funny. What would be real cool is if King's Isle introduced like a self-beguile spell. I would be able to have some fun with that. Beguile version of Insane Bolt. No, just like a spell to self-beguile, like beguile yourself, so that in the next round you can just attack your friends. Well, I missed one of my spells. Nice. Now we don't have to worry about that mist shield. Dear Knight is such a cool spell. That was like one of the first awesome spells that they came out with outside of like regular learnable spells. I wish you could still farm OG Lore Master the same way you used to be able to. Well, here goes my backspace. Yeah, my backpack is like super full on this guy. I've got to move some stuff around. It's mostly all of the pets that I have. Yeah, I have 6 pages of pets. Yeah. Just focus on fainting. Like, we can kill him in 3 rounds. Oh, you know what? I should probably grab raw. Or not raw, power nova. There we go. Yeah, I'm ready. Does this little middle fish look like a Chinese person to anyone? He's got the long mustache going. Three different feints. Oh yeah, fuck this guy. He's dying. Been saying that since Celestia came out. Bro, he got the squinty eyes and the mustache. Take my to-go order. Was it star bosses this early in the game? Would have been fire, ice, and storm, wouldn't it? Does he have any resist? Let me check. Oh, his name is Glowstorm, not Glowworm. Oh, wow. He does not have any resist. That's crazy. Weird. Was it this guy drops the savory shroud, doesn't he? Little ninja pig hat. I'm pretty sure Wolf got this one time. Damn, crit block. Still died though. That was pretty close. He almost survived. I got the balance robe. Rash. No boots. What you get, Overlord? Damn. Oh shit. Let me just do this real quick. I went to go check who's going to be on the team up menu, and it was a lot of people. What the fuck? Where am I? I might do one or two more runs and dip. I got some stuff to do here in a little bit. Y'all got any fun plans for Halloween? I'm not up to much. I'm just gonna be chilling at home. Sleeping or getting drunk? I got you. What about you, Yuri? You got any fun plans for Halloween? Got a level 75 jewel from this place. What the fuck? I have to take my cat to get neutered. Well, sounds like that'll be an eventful day. I think I work on Halloween, and then I'm just gonna be chilling at home. Never seen gameplay of this game. It's a fun little game. I got a whole bunch of stuff on like YouTube and stuff like that if you want to see more about it, but it's fun. It's just a little strategy turn-based card game type thing. Personally, I like the grindy aspect of it. Why did you crit yourself? Damn. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm helping Yuri out. She's trying to get her some death boots. Your nostalgia stream. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nice just to chill back and do some waterworks. I wish there were more... Well, there are a couple more bosses towards the end game that are grindy, but usually they're locked behind, what is it? Like, housing gauntlets or stuff like that. Which I'm not opposed to doing, I just try not to. Blood for real, or he cat bussin' though. What the fuck does that sentence even mean? I just received a lethal dose of cancer from that. Don't ever talk like that again. Yeah, I think after this run, I think I'm gonna dip. I got some stuff to do around the house. Been putting it off all day. Was that to me? No, that was somebody on YouTube. Critical Texan. They said blood for real, or he no cat bussin' though. I don't know what that means. I feel offended, personally. This is a personal attack against me. I have no idea why. But no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. What is it? What do they call that? Like Gen Z speak or whatnot? What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me. I have no idea. Just like, I'm old school. Like, I would, in this scenario, I'd make the joke that, what is it? Just like how we don't know the number of licks that it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop or a Lollipop or whatever. Like, the world will never know what that means. It doesn't have a meaning. It's just there to frustrate old people like me. Same TBH. Gotta run, do some drywall for my friend. Oh, that's fun. Drywall. I'm not a fan of doing drywall. It's not particularly difficult, but like anytime you have to cut stuff, fucking drywall dust gets everywhere. I absolutely hate it. One of my tasks today is to go and fucking sand down some drywall mud. But luckily, it is in a confined space to where it should not get all over my stuff. What's up, Grim? It's 3 what? Is it 3 a.m. or p.m.? I enjoy EverQuest too. Isn't that like an old RPG type game? Initially released in 1999. Okay. I gotta go. My tasks consist of sanding down drywall, mud, so that it's all nice and flat, so that I can then maybe paint it today, maybe not paint it today. Go outside and sweep up the glass and debris left on the side of the road from the pickup. And then I have to record stuff for the bat video. It's 2 o'clock, and I should be able to do the majority of that today. Then I have work tomorrow. Only a few hours, though, so it's not bad. I might try and stay, round out my time to 50 hours. And then I get Sunday off, which is great. The fire game. I got you. I've never played it, but I've heard about it. Well, shit. That's my bad. I just was not paying attention. I need to I have the game bought. I need to download Subnautica and play that or stream that or something. Thank you for unlocking core memories with this game. Yeah, no problem. Just remember, the glory days are over. It only gets worse from here. What is it? I wish I had been playing around, was it like 2016 to 2018? I kind of took a hiatus around those years, but I feel like that was like a pretty good golden year era for Wizard101. Like, Blaze Lifehammer was still doing some stuff. It would have been right around, like, in between, like, Darkmoor and stuff like that. However, nowadays, I do like how crazy the gear has gotten nowadays. I'm not upset about coming back to the game, enjoying that. Like, they need to come out with robes that have shield pins so that healing setups can just be fucking outrageous. I think that would be amazing. Are they still up to this game? Yeah, surprisingly, there's a new update coming out. They last year they finished. What was it? They finished Arc 4, and now they are moving. Before they get into Arc 5, I guess would be the next one. They are going to basically just release like a side world where it's basically just a world full of dungeons and shit. Like currently the level cap is 170. We just finished the 4th arc that had to do with Dasein, and that arc was after the arc with Grandmother Raven and Grandfather Spider, which came after Morganth, which came after the arc with Malistaire. Like, it's going. The worlds are not as long as Azteca and Chrysalis were anymore. They are a little bit shorter. Rather than having, like, fucking 256 quests, they're now usually about 100 quests or so. They're doing, like, what they did with Wiz City Underground, basically. Yeah, they're basically... It's just a Catacombs intermission type thing before they get to the next arc. Also, by the way, Merle Ambrose, voice actor, has passed away as of like a month or so ago. So we probably will never get to see Merle Ambrose in the game again. Crazy how this game is FTP. Gonna outlive Destiny 2. Bro, Destiny and Destiny 2 is a sad, tragic story. During the years of like 2015 up until like right before 2019, I was a hardcore Destiny fan. Like, I absolutely loved the game, even though it was a fucking disheveled mess of what it was supposed to be. And then Destiny 2 came out. I played that for about a year, was really into it. Stopped playing it completely. And then I was planning on going back to it once I got a computer set up. And then I realized they took away like all of the fucking content that I used to play. Like, they've completely changed Destiny 2. I don't even think you can play the original Destiny 2 storyline anymore. It is indeed not FTP, though. What does FTP mean? Yeah, Destiny 2 did something weird where I don't know if it's like this on console, but they changed Destiny 2, at least on the PC, to a monthly subscription, or like more of an MMORPG. So every time there's a new update, it's like almost, they just start getting rid of content, basically. If they keep this trend up, we may get a new area in Marleybone, Mushu, Dragonspire. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. You need membership after Triton Avenue to be able to continue playing the worlds. Oh, free to play. I don't know why. I've never heard anybody shorten that. Bobbing, no boots. Don't worry, I didn't get any boots either. Alright, I think I'm gonna dip. I got some stuff to do. Let's see. That's a bunch of weird stuff in there. But yeah, I'm gonna dip. I will catch you guys later. Thanks for joining. I'm sorry we couldn't get you your boots. Might be on later to try. But yeah. Other than that, y'all have a good one.